What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Snodzilla Cards. For those of you that have been here before, first time here, welcome. What we do here is we open baseball, football, some basketball cards. Kind of do a little tutorial for those who are new to the hobby. But one of the main things we are going to be doing here is giving away most of the cards that we open. Again, I'm not going to go into every time I start a YouTube video on what exactly we do, but there are some YouTubers out there who have kind of so-called motivated us to do some good things. They do some good things there with their YouTube channels. It's very cool to see. Again, this hobby I've been collecting since the mid 80s. I got away from it a little while, got back into it. It looked like it was dying off there for a little while. And then the hobby has completely changed from, again, back when I was a kid to, one of the cards I chased was the infamous 89 Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck card. Back then it was all about just getting your favorite player or rookie cards, and now it's just exploded. I mean, you still can, chase those rookie cards to put in your collection, but with the insert cards and jersey and memorabilia and autographs, it's really cool to what it's become. But on top of that, it's also become very expensive. So again, the way we're introducing our channel is more of a kind of a tutorial for those who are newer to the hobby. My first video, we opened a couple retail packs. But I was fortunate enough to hit the Kris Bryant rookie. I also did I think it was a 17 Heritage hanger box. We are going to be doing another hanger box here today. But in due time, we'll be getting into blaster packs, those subscription boxes, hobby boxes, things like that. But again, this is no joke. Majority of this we will be giving away. Except for our own personal collection, which again, it's my kids and I, my son and my daughter. We are Cavs, Indians, Browns, Ohio State Buckeye fans. I personally collect Bo Jackson, Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Sanders. Those were all guys I, idolized as a kid. I think those are guys that went about it the right way to playing the sport. But and again, there'll be some, if we're fortunate enough to come across some major hits, some real big ones, it depends. But again, a lot of them will be giving away. I'll provide that information a little later in the video. But, one of the big things we just ask is you like and subscribe, share with other people, hopefully you like the video. What we'll essentially have you do is, mail in a letter to us if there are cards you want. Just explaining who you are, how you got into the hobby, who you collect, the cards that we do open, which ones are that you want. I do have plenty of others, so if there's certain people you like, again, I'll be more than happy to send them to you. Again, my son and my daughter will probably, if we're fortunate enough to get mail sent to us with, letters from you guys and who you're looking to get. I'll probably have them. I will have videos where we read those. I will read every one that comes to me. I'll probably, like I said, have my son or daughter read some of those because I know they're really excited about it. So again, hopefully you could send in a letter to us and letting us know. Again, I'll provide the address shortly here. You could always look at the bottom there too in the description. I'm gonna put our address there. On top of, as we get into some of this more, where I might, be getting my hobby boxes from or, things from, and provide you links in there. So, you could go directly to buy them. I know not all of us are fortunate enough to have not hobby stores, but card shops near us that sell hobby boxes or packs. That's really become a dying thing nowadays, is finding that local card store. We live in Northeast Ohio, and we are fortunate enough to have a few around the area. There's some good guys out there. I also will work, with some of the cards I have. I go to card shows. I've never really sold a ton, but it's, I go with a buddy of mine. We It's just about, going out and having some fun. If you sell some cards, perfect. Not, talk to some people about the hobby, meet some people. You never know who you're going to run across. I've done trading with people. But enough of that. Let's get to what we're going to be doing today. Excuse me. I was at, again, one of the local box stores. Again, that's where you could find like these hanger boxes. And these were last year's version. They were on sale. I believe this is the 2016 Top Heritage. You can see it was on sale for $7.98. I think they're typically $10. So it wasn't a big sale, but nonetheless, anytime I can find something a little cheaper like that, it's cool. You never know what you're going to get out of these. Me personally, I've never pulled anything very big out of these, but I've seen plenty YouTube videos and things like that out there where people have, so, it never hurts. Again, for those, may not have enough money, or, if it's kids that are just getting the hobby, this is a great way to go about, starting off. Again, even if this weren't on sale, it's $10. You get 35 cards in it. Again, you never know what you're going to get in them. So enough of that. Let's get started here. Let's see if we could hit something big. Again, I personally collect Indians. So if I'm to get any Indians out of here, they're staying in my own personal collection. But pretty much most cards in here are going to be game. And just kind of looking here, I see something that looks a little thicker. Sorry, I don't know if you could see that in here. And I don't know if that's going to be... Now, again, for those that might be newer to the hobby, they have what they call dummy cards that they'll stick in here. Because unfortunately, there are people out there, if you were to go to a big box store and they have packs for sale, they'll actually take the packs and feel for these thicker cards. It's a shame that people do that, but it's one of the unfortunate things. Still doesn't stop me from buying them. I won't buy those as much, though, as I might buy a hobby box or something like that, but because you could still get autographed cards out of them. But any of those thicker, like insert cards, like here I have I just happen to have a Devin Funchess optic laying around, but you can see it's a little thicker than your typical card. So they will actually try to feel in those packs and grab those packs. So card companies will stick what they call dummy cards in there, and it's just a blank white card. So I don't know if that's what we got here, but we definitely got something, so we'll see. So let's get started. We got a Segura Brewers card, a Brian Price manager card. God, you don't see those too often. For the Reds, you got Dodgers. These are checklists. Any Dodgers fans out there? Twin Terrors, Buxton and Sano. Big things expected for the Twins this year. They could possibly give my Indians a threat. But again, card available for any Twins fans out there. We got Yankees 2016 rookie stars Greg Bird and James Pazos. Again, if I butcher any names, I apologize. Trevor Rosenthal of the Cardinals. We got a Braves checklist. Luke Gregerson of the Astros. Brad Miller of the Rays. Ex-Indian Brandon Phillips of the Reds. Joe Madden. That's cool. If I were to pick any team to have lost to in the World Series, it would have been the Cubs, because one of those big World Series droughts were going to break for either team, and what a heck of a series it was. Unfortunate to come out of the losing end, but still love my Indians. Curtis Granderson of the Mets. Here we go, a Yan Gomes going in the personal collection. Like to see him be healthy this year and start hitting again. Steven Souza Jr. Chris Sale now of the Red Sox. There we go, Michael Brantley. It'll be nice to see him have a nice, healthy year. He was, 2 years ago, he was in the, I want to say top 3 of the MVP, or one of the top guys, and shoulder injury last year. So I'd like to see him bounce back this year. Oh, look at that. Jason Kipnis, who's actually hurt right now. He is having a little shoulder problem, which, Brantley struggled with last year. Hopefully not as bad. And I see we don't have a dummy card there, so I'm going to save those for last. Just kind of see if we got a nice little surprise. But nonetheless, Jason Kipnis, hopefully it's nothing major and he could have himself another good year. Josh Reddick of the Athletics. J.T. Realmuto, I don't know, Marlins. Skip Shoemaker of the Reds. Terry Collins, manager of the Mets. Got the Pirates checklist. Sorry, I'm getting a little off screen there. Carlos Gomez of the Astros. Taijuan Walker of the Mariners. Logan Morrison of the Rays. Darren O'Day of the Orioles. Alfredo Simon of the Tigers. Ken Giles of the Astros. J.J. Hardy of the Orioles. John Lester of the Cubs. We get Andres Blanco of the Phillies. We got ourselves a New York Mets Matt Harvey. These are, I think, called disc cards. Can't remember. I thought it said somewhere on the box. Yeah, 1967 Topps disc cards. And we've got a Harmon Killebrew and Joey Votto, Then and Now. And now time for our insert. This is the one we kind of threw in the back. Oh, very nice. I gotta like that. Clayton Kershaw. Topps Heritage. Game used memorabilia. And you can see it's $74.99. So anything Clayton Kershaw is pretty solid. So again, you can see it's a little thicker card as compared to your typical. So that's how I kind of knew. You could feel it as you open the pack there. But this will be one that we'll give away. Clayton Kershaw. So any of you Clayton Kershaw or Dodger fans, this will be something that we give away to you guys. Again, in any of these cards in this pack here, again, like I said, anything we pretty much open, we're going to be giving away. All you have to do is send a letter to Snodzilla at P.O. Box 694, Chesterland, Ohio, 44026. In the letter, all I ask that you just give me a little background about yourself, who you collect, how you got started, who your favorite players are, blah, 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 what cards you might have saw, that you would like, that we've opened. Again, check back my old videos. Again, this is only the third one, so there's not many out there, but we've only opened baseball thus far. But again, I'll be doing football. We will be doing some basketball. I don't have any right now. But I just ask that you send a letter, and then you also, with that letter, send a self-addressed envelope to me here with a stamp. That way I will send your cards in there. Again, any of these bigger cards, like something like this Kershaw, I would not send in that white envelope. I would actually pay for the postage myself and make sure it was protected and put a little bubble envelope and send it out to you. I don't know yet how I'm going to determine on how to give away these ones. Again, I was talking about if we are getting letters in the mail. I just might, for those who want the Kershaw one or whatever, any of the ones, maybe this Chris Bryant. What I'll do is for those letters that get sent for those ones, I'll put them in a pile and just randomly pull. And maybe we'll do that on YouTube. Again, a lot of the mail day ones I might have my kids reading because that's something they're looking forward to. So I'll decide yet. But again, any of these just base common cards I will give away. Those will be ones I will put in the envelopes that you send to me. Again, we're just doing it to kind of give back. We don't do anything with a lot of these cards anyways. So if there's something you like, again, send us a letter, send it in the mail. I will have, again, my address at the bottom there. But one thing I just ask is you like and subscribe as part of that too. Share it with people. just see what we could do here. Trying to, make the card collecting hobby and community as fun as it could be. So, again, continue to look for my videos. Go out, get some blaster boxes, hanger boxes, packs. Go to your local, card store if you have one. Support those guys, and keep ripping and hitting those cards, everyone. Till next time, take